What is up, my TickleMe crew? This is Chad here, and welcome back, guys, to the next episode of my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Let's Play. In the last episode, we made it through Victory Road, and in this episode, we're going to take on the Elite Four. Can't wait, guys, so let's go ahead and hop inside. And let's heal up everybody real quick. And there's also a Pokemart here, and we will probably have to stock up on some supplies. And we got a dickload of money, so money should be no problem here. Let's actually check that out. We have over 300k, so I think we're pretty much set money-wise. So let's see what this mart has to offer. Alright, let's buy some Ultra Balls for later. We may need them. Not that many. Let's buy maybe 20. I should have bought 21. Alright. Let's buy maybe like 25 of these full restores. Actually, it's kind of a waste, honestly. Let's buy like 30 of these. Oops, I didn't mean to exit that. Alright, so let's buy 30 of those. Maybe like 10 of these. Let's buy maybe, I don't know, 15 revives. Full heals, let's get like 30 of these. And let's buy some repels for later, because honestly, they could come in handy. Let's buy some escape ropes, I guess. I don't know. We may never use these. Who knows? So I think that's pretty much it. I'll buy 10 more of those. And I think we're pretty good. Let me see who we've got up front. Oh, I almost forgot. I literally almost forgot. Let's grab Torkachu out. That would have been bad. Alright, so let's switch Torkachu out for the Tentacool, or Tentacruel now, it evolved. Alright, guys. Only trainers who have collected all 8 gem badges may go beyond this point. Please permit us to evaluate your worthiness as a trainer. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon and go forth. Oh my god, guys, look at this. That is pretty fucking sweet. Oh my god, that is awesome. That is really cool. Are these like what are these particles? Are they like leaves, or are they like, I don't know what they are. We can go this way. There's no items here, which kind of sucks. It would be cool if they stashed a few items there. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Okay, whatever. This guy's got some tight-ass pants on. And by tight, I mean awesome, not like tight-fitting. Alright, Elite Four Sydney starts out with a Mightyena, so he uses Dark-type Pokemon. And we are also starting off with our Mightyena. So Mightyena versus Mightyena. Unfortunately, he has the Intimidate. So let's go for a Howl. I actually probably should have switched, but... Oh, wow. Really? You're gonna do this to me, bro? That's a bit annoying. Alright, let's just dig. Oh, shit. I forgot dig's a 2-turn move. And we hit ourselves. It's going to use takedown, but it misses. I guess let's go for Thunder Fang. And we hit ourselves in confusion again. Alright, Rudy is not looking too good right now. Can we snap out of confusion? And we hit ourselves again. That's awesome. So Rudy basically took himself out. And I have not even touched this Mighty Enna yet. Alright, so we're starting off great. Alright, let's just go for X Scissor. It's super effective. I should have used Bob anyway. I don't know why I didn't check my party, but it's whatever. Alright, that's Mighty Enna down. What is your next Pokemon going to be? It's an Absol. It would be nice if the Elite Four would Mega Evolve their Pokemon. That'd be cool. Next Pokemon is going to be a Sharpedo. So just because it's Stab, let's go ahead and go for the Leaf Blade just to ensure that we kill this thing. I mean, Sharpedo's not really bulky anyway, but it's one of his strongest Pokemon. Want to be sure that I kill that thing. Alright, Bob is level 55 now. Gertrude's level 55, wants to learn Hurricane, but we already have Fly, so... Oops. No, we don't want to learn Hurricane. Alright, his next Pokemon is going to be Shiftry, which is, I believe, his ace. Or maybe it's not. Alright, he's going to Fake Out me. Doesn't really do anything. Just makes me flinch on the first turn. But we outspeed on the second turn, so that Fake Out was really just useless. I mean, I guess he got like 10 points of damage on me or whatever. Torkachu's level 52. And his last Pokemon is going to be this Cacturne. Which X Scissor is 4 times super effective. He's going to use Spiky Shield. That's a bit annoying because it's going to cause a little bit of damage, but it's alright. This X Scissor should kill. As long as he's not Focus Sash, which he's not. And that is Elite Four Sydney down. And originally I was going to do like 1 Elite Four member per episode, but I kind of just want to play the game, so we're going to do the entire Elite Four in 1 episode. So I'm not sure how long this episode's going to be, but let's find a revive. Let's revive Rudy. And I guess let's use a Hyper Potion. And there we go. Alright, what's the next Elite Four? Oh, this place looks really cool. I like the flowers. They look really cool. Okay, so I see like spirits or whatever, so I'm guessing this is like a ghost. And I've heard a rumor that in the Ghost Elite Four room, there's like this ghost girl that pops out of nowhere. So that's pretty spooky. I don't know if that's just a rumor or what. But since we're facing ghosts, I guess Rudy would be the best choice since it's a dark type. But let's try to see if we can find this this ghost girl that supposedly shows up. And pay attention to the chair in the back of the room over to the right. I believe that's where people say that the ghost girl appears, and then also behind your character. So I guess let's talk to her. I don't see any ghost girl here. She's not here. Alright, I'm looking at the chair. I'm not even like reading the the chat or whatever. Alright, I didn't see anything there. I don't see a ghost girl yet. If I'm missing it, I'm sure somebody's gonna say it in the comments. Oh my god, I see it! Look over my shoulder, guys. I see the ghost girl. Oh my god, I see her ear. Do you guys see her? That's pretty awesome. That's pretty spooky, actually. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. I actually saw the ghost girl. I don't know if you guys saw it, but that was actually pretty awesome. It's like a little girl, which is pretty sad. Alright, she's going to lead off with Dustclops. Alright, we're going to go for a Howl, since Dustclops is incredibly bulky. That was really cool. There was part of me that didn't believe the rumor, but I just saw it for myself. Alright, so she used Curse. That kind of sucks. So now I'm going to lose like 25% of my health every turn, which is no bueno. HM Slut is finally level 50. There's the Curse. That's going to get annoying. Alright, so let's switch out and get rid of the Curse. Let's go... let's give Twerkachu a chance. I wish we had Light Ball on our Pikachu. Alright, nice. We get the Parahax. But it's going to get its Foul Play off, which really shouldn't do that. Oh my god, that does a lot. I didn't think it would do that much. Pikachu's attack stats are not really high. Foul Play does more damage if you use it on an opponent with a high attack stat. It basically uses their attack stat against them. Alright, her next Pokemon's going to be Banette. So let's switch into Rudy again, I guess. And instead of going for a Howl, let's just go straight for the Crunch. Super effective. Plus Banette's kind of frail. Alright, that's Banette down. Metagross grew to level 56. Awesome sauce. Ooh, a Dusknoir. These things are really bulky. It's the evolution of Dusclops, so of course it's going to be bulky. I'm just going to go for a Crunch to see how much damage it does. It is super effective. It does about half. That's not bad. It's going to Ice Punch me. It's probably going to kill, honestly. Or not. That did not do much damage at all. So this Crunch should kill. Alright, Rudy's level 55. Alright, she's got another Banette. And as we saw before, Banette cannot take a Crunch. And that's a dead Banette. I think that was her last Pokemon. Bob grew to level 56 as well. Alright, let's see if the Ghost Girl will show up again. Alright, if you look over my left shoulder again, you'll see that the girl's not there. So she disappeared. And I don't see her anywhere else. Alright, she's not in the chair. I don't see her anywhere else in the room. Alright, well that's kind of spooky. It's kind of cool though. Game Freak sure love their Ghost Girls. They've had one in like every game except like maybe the first two gens. Or maybe the first 3 gens, I don't know. Alright, so this place is all snowy and stuff, so I'm guessing this is clearly an ice type Elite Four. So Sceptile is definitely not a Pokemon we want to use, and the bridge just like iced over instantly. Not realistic at all. Alright, so let's use Metagross, because he's pretty good against ice types. So let's move you up front. Alright. Welcome, my name is Glacie of the Elite Four. I've traveled afar to Hoenn, so that I may hone words. So that I may hone my ice type moves. There we go. I can't read. But all that I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. Ouch. I wonder what you will show me. What a relief it would be if I could for once have a serious battle against an opponent. Alright, bitch, stop talking then. Shit. Alright, she's gonna lead off with Glalie, as I lead off with my Metagross. So let's just go straight for the Mega Evolution Meteor Mash. I could use Hammer Arm too. I mean, either move would be super effective. And that's a dead Glalie. Twerkachu's level 53. Wants to learn Light Screen. No thanks. Next Pokemon's going to be a Frostlass. So let's just go for the Meteor Mash again. And I miss. She's going to set up the Hail, which is kind of annoying. So now she can use Blizzard without worrying about missing. Blizzard's a pretty powerful move, so that's a little scary. And that's a dead Frostlass. Sorry, Sienna. Next Pokemon's going to be a Frostlass. And I miss again, as she goes for the Confuse Ray. That is annoying. That is actually very annoying. But we break through Confusion. That's a dead Frostlass. At least it didn't use like Destiny Bond or whatever. That would have sucked. Metagross grew to level 57. Gertrude's level 56. I have not used Gertrude this entire Elite Four. Next Pokemon is a Walrein. So we can actually switch to Bob. Get rid of that confusion. And I think this Walrein is her ace. I'm going to go for a Leaf Blade. Hopefully we get like a crit. That would be really nice. And we do get a crit. Awesome. Called it. HM Slut's level 51. Next Pokemon's going to be Glalie. I just kind of want to stay in. Let's see what Bob can do. Not really much. Let's go for an Earthquake, I guess. It's going to protect. Wasting my time. And that Earthquake does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, let's dual chop just to see if it does anything at all. Not really. We got a crit on the first one. It's gonna freeze dry. Alright, I think another dual chop or earthquake would kill. She's gonna full restore. That's awesome. Alright, yeah, let's switch out. There's no point in keeping Sceptile in. It was kind of dumb to leave Sceptile in like that, but I just wanted to see. I mean, I know I got this battle anyway. I have Metagross still. It's not really that challenging of a battle. I'm going to go for Hammer Arm. And that's a dead Glalie. Alright, so we are going to heal up everybody real quick. And take on the last Elite Four member. Let's see. Hyper Potion on Metagross. And on Bob. And if I remember correctly, the last guy is a dragon tamer dude. So, we could actually throw Torkachu up front. Because we do have the Icicle Crash. Oh wow, this place looks really cool. The lava and stuff, that's a nice touch. Oh, that is sweet. That is really cool. That is pretty cool. I wonder what Pokemon that was. Like that head. Alright, here is Drake, I believe his name is. Not the rapper Drake. This guy looks funny looking. I'm the last Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. For us to battle alongside Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? Oh, damn. Calm down, bro. Before you give yourself a stroke. Oh, that's sweet. The intro part, that was really cool. Alright, he's going to start off with Altaria. That is awesome for us, actually. So let's go straight for Icicle Crash. It's like 4 times super effective. Because Altaria is dragon and flying. And it doesn't kill. Pikachu is so weak. Oh my god. Let's just go for a Thunderbolt. And oh god damn it. Of course he full restores. Of course. Why wouldn't he? At least we get the Parahacks. That's like, what, the second time we've gotten Parahacks with Thunderbolt in this Elite Four? Alright, Rudy's level 56. His next Pokemon's going to be a Flygon. I'm just going to leave Pikachu in. I really don't care if Pikachu, like, lives or dies at this point. It's my weakest Pokemon on this team. Would be nice to freeze this Flygon, though. Oh, sweet, we got the flinch. That is awesome. Oh my god. Seriously, dude? Seriously, bro him? Alright, can we please land this next Icicle Crash? Thank you. That 90 accuracy is scary sometimes. Alright, so Pikachu's actually taken out 2 of Drake's Pokemon. Bob's level 57. Wants to learn Quick Guard. No thanks. Oh wow, he's got another Flygon, of course. In this gen, there weren't that many dragons, so I guess I could see it. And that didn't kill. But he's going to be an idiot and go for Screech on a Pikachu. Real smart, bro. Really, really smart. Alright, Pikachu destroyed 3 of his teammates. I think he's got 2 more. Oh god, Salamence. Salamence is his ace. It's level 55. It's going to intimidate us. That sucks. Because that's going to lower the power of my Icicle Crash. But it's still 4 times super effective, so it should do an okay amount. Yeah, it does about half. And that's a dead Pikachu, needless to say. So that's the second time Pikachu has fainted. Might as well bust out our dragon. Because when Sceptile Mega evolves, it becomes a grass dragon. Alright, what's his last Pokemon going to be? Metagross grew to level 58. His last Pokemon is going to be a Kingdra. And I kind of have a feeling he's going to have Ice Beam on this guy. But I believe we killed it in 1 hit. And that's a dead Kingdra. Gertrude grew to level 57. HM Slut grew to level 52. And we defeated the Elite Four, guys. So in the next episode, we are going to take on the Elite Four champion. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a Pokemon trainer. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a true virtuous heart. It is through their contact with trainers that Pokemon learn right from wrong. Their influence from their trainers' good hearts helps them grow strong. Go on, go onward. Or, go onward, the champion is waiting. But guys, we are going to save the champion battle for the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you guys are enjoying this series so far, leave a like, it helps out the channel a lot. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Toodles.